Welcome back, everybody. There's just something about an old Daisy Model 25 that makes you want to keep on plinking them cans on into the evening. I've had this rifle since about, I'd say, around 2010. We had a Rural King, had a grand opening during that time, and this was on the shelf in there, and I just couldn't help but have it. Between me and my dearly departed dad, we got a couple good years of plinking in on it. And one of these days I'll be able to hand it down to my kids. A little while back I bare sanded and stained the gun stocks in Varathane's Black Cherry, and the grain pattern really showed out quite unique on the rear end. It's got a lot of heart in it. Let's just go find out what it shoots at. To help us run some numbers on the old Model 25, I reached out and got this Caldwell Ballistic Precision chronograph, and the numbers aren't too far apart from my other chronograph. It does meters per second and feet per second, and that's about it for it. With our crony numbers just running into the 300s, I thought I'd share something with you all about the shot tubes. I have whipped up some carbon fiber shot tubes specially tailored for the Model 25, and we'll install one of those and see how much of a difference in numbers there is when it comes down to it. So let's just see what we got. The key takeaway from the carbon fiber shot tube is that it has a lot tighter barrel seal for the BB up against the barrel wall. It's also lightweight, and its carbon structure is good for handwork. For the install, all you gotta do is come down into your modern, I don't know how the old ones are, but you gotta come down into your modern Model 25 shot tube assembly. And once you have it all apart, you'll find that the inner barrel slides completely in and out of the shroud. And all you do is replace it with the carbon fiber shot tube. With the carbon fiber tip or shot tube pressed into it, let's get it back together and run back to the numbers. For this crony rundown, as well as the rest of them, we'll be using the Daisy Precision Max Premium Grade BBs. With the crony counting down and the shot tube installed, we can go ahead and start running our numbers. Here we are at the outhouse again, and I have the camera set up a little lower and about 6 foot back, and I'm taking standing shots at about 25 foot back. The wind's blowing in about 3 to 5 miles an hour from the west, which on the target it's pushing right to left. For the shots taken, I was trying to compensate for the wind, but looking back now, I don't really think I had to. Yep, there's just something about the old Daisy pump action Model 25, and when cycling through the shots, it makes me tend to reminisce on simpler times of days gone by. Well, I'm not the only one with a Model 25 out there. Maybe you got one. What's your story? Feel free to drop it in the comments. And keep that old Daisy tradition alive. If you enjoyed today's video, Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next round.